You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, but here we are. We're back again. What's up, cleaners? Before we even get started, let's make sure that everything is out there because we're a little late today. Let's go ahead and share this to the Facebook group. That would be facebook.com/groups solar panel cleaning friends. And what just happened here? We just fell off. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Hello. 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 Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay. Let's see here. We got a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing today. It's going to be really funny because we're going to be talking about solar farms, and I think it's something a little bit different than we're used to. Son, if you could please not knock on that. That's actually a huge 3 gallons of a cleaning agent in the background. Summer, can you please make sure he doesn't do stuff like that? Thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to need to do is first share this from right here into the Facebook group. Let's see our group. But live now. There's a post for it. There's no post button. That is, if you try to share a post now into a group, they got this new thing. So I've got a copy link actually. And then I have to go into the Solar Panel Cleaning Friends Facebook group. And then I can share live now. Yes, again, another Wednesday. Okay. So I'm excited about today because we're going to have a lot of fun. So with that, we're going to be getting into some solar farms, which are kind of fun. There's a lot of ways that we can do this, but I've got this kind of spread out. And what we're going to be doing is I got some information about 10 solar farms. We're going to be going till about 4 o'clock, maybe a little bit after that. So we're going to try to get to the whole list as much as possible. What's up, Christian? How's it going? Happy anniversary to you, big guy. Mr. Solar Clean, that would be Christian as well. Look, there's 2 Christians that are just commented right now. So let me just, because that doesn't happen. Look, that's a Christian. That's a Christian. What's up, guys? So what we're doing here today is going to have a lot of fun, and I want to just get right into it so we don't waste any time. And let me go ahead and bring up this little slide that we got so we can get into it and have a lot of fun. Guys, don't forget that if you want to comment, if you have any questions or anything like that, drop a comment. Whether you're watching from the Facebook, see, you got my profile. You have the Solar Panel Cleaning Expert page, and then now on the YouTube channel. So that's kind of cool. All right, today we've got solar farms around the world and some really cool ones. So the first one we're going to be talking about is this Badla solar farm, and this is an interesting one. Okay, it's huge. It's huge. Now we're talking about, this is located in Rajasthan, India. The capacity on it is 2,245 megawatts. So if you're wondering, that's approximately about 14,000 acres. And I thought I had the amount of solar panels on here too. Let me go back because I was pretty sure I got that too. Okay, that's approximately around 7 million solar panels, which that's a lot of solar panels. Now, before we go any further to any of these other farms, what I want to do is I want to show you guys something here just to put this in perspective on a cleaning level. Okay. So let me pop this over here real quick. And what we're going to do is we're now going to switch this slide and we are going to look at something else here. Let me pull this up right here, just to give you an idea. Okay. So 7 million panels per day. I got this little estimate panel per day, basically. And if you put 5, let's say 50,000 panels, and let's just say 30 days. That's at 8 hours a day. That's 208 panels that need to be cleaned per hour, and 3.48, almost 4 panels per minute. So I got this thing. So we're talking about this. We got 700. Let me see here. 700,000. Is that, whoops. Did I get that correct? I want to say that is correct, but let me just double check on myself. Okay. So let's just say in a matter of 30 days, if you're working 30 days on this, and this is irrelevant of the equipment that you're using, this still comes down to the same factor that at 7 million panels, if you're cleaning for 30 days at 8 hours per day, that is a total of what you would need to accomplish 7 million panels in 30 days at 8 hours a day would be 29,000 solar panels, 29,166, about 167. That's about 486 panels per minute that you need to do. So if we stretch this out to a year at 8 hours per day, that is still 40 panels per minute. So the point that I'm stressing here is that these type of projects are clean on an ongoing basis, man, and they're super, super dirty. So let's take let me get over here now, and we'll go ahead and pull this up and take a look at it. Hold on. And I believe before we go any further, I want to say that we do have a video that we can watch about this real quick. So let me just check this out and see if I'm pretty sure I got a video on file here that we can watch. Okay, yeah, this is it. All right, check this out.
Rajasthan Desert in India is the world's largest solar farm, spanning over 14,000 acres, and began generating power in 2018. The park's solar panels produced 2,245 megawatts, enough to power over 1 million homes, making it the world's biggest solar farm.
It's huge. That is huge. That is completely big. This thing is amazing. Oops, going back and forth. I messed that up. But what I do have to look at, and let me see if I can make sure this is ready for us, is let's actually go take a look at this. Okay, I got to pull up my Google. Oh, nope, I got my Google Earth. What's going on here? There it is. So let me go back over here and copy this. Badla. I think I already have it already. Let's exit Street View. Okay, let me pull this up here so you guys can see the immense magnitude of this farm, because it's amazing. Okay, I gotta stop this screen real quick and pull up this screen. Having a lot of fun with this streaming service. Okay, you guys ready for this? Let's make it flat. Okay, just focus on this now, guys. I want you to take a look at this because this is amazing. All right, so as we scroll back, so first I was looking at it and I was like, wow, see, they got a hotel right here, and I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. You figure this is where the people who work on this year round, not just the cleaners, but all around it, they got to stay somewhere. Look at this. This is the entire solar farm, and I don't know if you noticed, but there's some over here too. This is insane. This is a ridiculous. Now, if we look at the landscape too, like, this is dirty, and I wanna actually scroll in here. I found a spot. Let's get back over by this hotel. Where was that? I want to say right over here somewhere. Doesn't really matter. Let me see my guy. Can he come out here? No, he can't come out there. Where is it that he is available to pop out? Okay, let's take him over here. Oh, there's a hotel. So if we drop down on here, and you can't get too crazy, you can't really get focus in on the, you can't scroll in to see them a little better. You can only move the road, but you can see these are ground mount, and they're just single stacks as they are. But look at this. look at this landscape. Look at what's around it. These are dirty nonstop, and these have to get cleaned all the time. Now, if we go back to like I said, the cleaning of these, we're talking about 356 days a year. We're having to clean. What was that? Even at 356 days a year, because we're approximately 7 million solar panels, and there's other farms around there as well, but 7 million panels, right? We're talking about a total of 356 days, 8 hours per day, 2,457 panels per hour is what needs to be cleaned in order for this to do its function, and once a year to be cleaned, the panels. So that's 40 per minute. So, before I move on any further to this, there is a couple different. Can you take care of him? Do something, please. Whenever you hear that, thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe put on Go Danny. So I've got my kids with me in the background. We're talking about different ways that you're going to have to clean these. Now, obviously, we're talking about robots and the tractors. Now, with this one, the tractor might not be that possible, and the robot might be possible. Then we also need to consider the water source, man. If we go back over to, let me pull this back up here again. I think I got to go. Actually, I think that was right where I wanted to be. Let's go back, pull that back up. Okay. Let's exit the street view. Get this flat again. Pull back. Like, how many water sources do you think that this Rajasthan, India, how many water sources do they have for these panels? So then you got these different types of dry clean machines. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They got like microfiber, like soft cloths that basically like spin, just like the brush heads on a robot. Same type of thing, or rotary brushes. Cool. And then, in these types of fields, you probably have either two things, and I'm just going to guess on this because I didn't see anything actually connected to them. You probably have automatic, the cleaners, the one that go across the whole build of the array. You probably have something like that, which still seems almost not feasible, seems kind of ridiculous. Like, this is huge. Okay, moving on. We're going to go to another one because I want to keep this moving. So let me pull this back up here. Guys. Okay, so this is another big one too in China. And this one was kind of, when I first looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh. I should note that a lot of these, again, the cleaning of these is, we're looking at all these solar panel farms around the globe to see the immense capacity of them, and how complex they are, and then to go ahead and ponder the various ways to go ahead and clean them. There's a plethora of ways to clean nowadays, and with technology the way it is, there is quite a few different ways to make things happen. The next one is a solar park in China. Okay, and I know I'm gonna mispronounce this, but I'll give it a shot. Hungi hydropower gold mine. After the first word, I can't even read. Like, some of these, I swear, after that, I can't even read English, but that's okay. We're going to look this up here on, let's get right on over to here. Oops. Nope, this one. Okay, so let's enter this in now. And sure. Okay, it's on its way. I just needed to give it a second. Let's see what we got here. Now, I'm positive this is not what I'm looking for. We're in China, which I guess that is a step forward. Let me take this off. Let's try that again. And I don't think I have, let me see if I have a video for this one. I don't believe I have a video for this one. So not all of them had videos that I could find for them. Okay. No, it says that's it. I mean, trust me. This is not it. But this is the, well, let's scroll out. Let's just take a look here, okay? Wow. Hold up, hold up. These are panels. These are a ridiculous amount of panels. And what are we looking at here, Chris? Can you give me an idea? Yes, this is the Hungi hydropower gold mud solar park in China, located in Qinghai, China. Has a size, let's see here, 2,200 megawatts. The completion date was 2020, which I didn't mention in the last one for Badla Solar Park in India. That was completed in 2020 as well. Now, there's approximately 6 million panels. And again, you know, I feel like that my count might be a little off. I did, you know, got as much information about these farms, fields, parks as I could, but it features a high altitude location that enhances solar efficiency due to clear atmospheric conditions, which is kind of interesting in compared to the last one, which are spread over 14,000 acres. And the last one was one of the largest solar parks in the world constructed in a desert area. And this one is quite the same. Now, if I can, let's just see. Is there anywhere to drop this man down? I wouldn't imagine. Let's see if I can get something on here. Get a little look at this, what we got going on. I guess we can. Get a stream too. Okay, now that's insane. That's, oh, let's exit ground level first. That's the problem. It's, so, you know, I got really excited with this, and what you need to understand is with some of these parks that are not in America, these huge ones, the ground level is not even a possibility, which is crazy. So, but again, we're in a desert area, and we got to clean on, we got to find the water source. We got to decide exactly what's going to be the best equipment. Again, we have different options, but being in here, we know that a job like this is going to be, this is a 356 day a year type of clean. Let's see here. Christian said, let me add this up here. Christian said, I had to pass the opportunity for a bid for the Topaz solar farm. Let's take a look real quick. Before we move any further. Let's just see what that does for me. Going across the globe back to America. Oh, right. You know they could still hear you even when you whisper, right? Yeah, those are the string cheese. Is there any left? Okay, well, I'm live. Let me finish this. Once you get some, I won't say this, but get some pucks. You can actually have some of those. And when I'm done, we'll cut up an apple. There we go. Okay. This is a huge farm. I couldn't imagine why, you know, there's only quite a few individuals in the world that can handle different farms like this. Let's just be real. And I want to see if by chance I can get, let me see here. Give me a second here. I'm going to put in, try to find a little bit of information on this Topaz solar farm. Oh, hold on. I got a better one. Give me the same info for. Okay, so this Topaz solar farm, which is huge, is again one of the largest solar power plants in the United States, and it has been a significant project in terms of scale and output. Here's the key details here. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the same one? I'm assuming this is the one in San Luis Obispo County. Is that the one you're talking about, Christian? All right. Well, that thing is huge. Back over to my notes. With a size of 550 megawatts. All right. So that's approximately 9 million thin film photovoltaic panels. And real quickly, if you want, let's see if I can find something here that I could share real quick to show you what these look like. Let's switch over real quick and bring up a different screen. I want to be able to bring multiple screens up like at a time. That would be really cool. Okay, so that's when you see these ones that are wavy, and we got another farm that we're going to see. I actually saw when I was looking at them. You'll see as we get to it, they're in China, but it looks so funky because I was like, where are they on? Like, you know, what are those pin? Well, they're the thin film ones. They fit within they fit within the land itself. So that's kind of cool. I don't know why I had a hard time saying that. Let's stop this screen and I want to bring this back up here. So I want to talk about this Topaz. The thing is huge. The thing is huge. And if I can drop down, I'm going to try to drop down somewhere in here where I can get a good view. Let's go there. So you're looking at kind of another dry landscape. You know, we can't get close up into these, but you know, we can exit the street view and I can see whether they're like a single stack or double stack or something like that. But look at this landscape. Now, as a comparison to the last two, which were in India and China, now they got light sand and light dust. Now, although there is dust and debris and stuff like that, and probably some heavy winds flowing through here, there's that grass foliage. It kind of, you know, that landscape right there protects it a little bit, but probably brings a lot other different services. And that's what we're talking about now is, okay, in different places that we're at, what am I going to be using? Now, this one right here, I don't know where the water source is, but I would assume that you would use a water buffalo, you would use a tractor, and you would, you know, do that. Basically something like guys like, what is his name? Matthias, I believe his name is. That guy cleans with the tractor. Rick Rain or Rick Sasser type of individuals, those type of cleaners right there. You got the other robot guys that will probably take on a job like this. But, you know, I don't think a job like this requires one robot. I think it requires multiple, even multiple tractors, you know, depending on, again, how you're cleaning. What did we say? 9 million panels? Well, let's take a look at that real quick. Let's see if I could pull that back up. I've got to stop sharing this real quick so I can bring up our Excel spreadsheet real quick. And now we're going to change this to 9. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? 9 million panels cleaning 356 days a year at 8 hours per day. That's 3,160 panels that you need to clean per hour and about 53 panels per minute. Hey, I'm going to ask you to please take care of that right now and turn that off. I know that you hear him, so please turn that off. We're not watching scary videos, and neither is Tommy, and please put on Danny Go. Otherwise, we can just turn it off. Thank you kindly. Appreciate it. Parenting, Chris Vergin 101. It's very, very simple. And I'm actually not that threatening. No, I'm not. I don't like do much. Pagata Solar Park, and I hope I pronounced that one. Now, this one is a little bit different. I kind of like this one. And again, I don't have a video for this one either, but this one is located in, and I'm going to just butcher this, Karnataka, India. I think I was pretty close, fairly close, with a size of 2,050 megawatts, completed in 2019 by the Karnataka Solar Power Development Corporation. This park is dubbed the Solar Park of India and utilizes barren land without displacing farmers. and has approximately 6.5 million panels. So again, a situation where if you're cleaning it year round. So let's go ahead and pop this up onto our, let's bring that down. Let's go ahead and put up our map again so we can get another good look at this. Okay. Let's leave Topaz. Let's go to the Pagata Solar Park in India. Woo! Look at this. Look at this. This is huge. And again, we've got approximately around 6.5 million solar panels. Now, this is another one where we're looking at a dirt area. And with that, we're, trying to find the best way to clean this, right? Well, look at these. These are single stacks. So, again, robot, tractor, what if you're cleaning with a brush, man? There's no way. Maybe you have a system that's connected to it, and that's just always nonstop. I don't think there's anywhere on here that we're even going to be able to. Now, we're not going to be able to get down there and check it out. If anything, watch, it's going to be flat. And then I've never, well, look at all those panels. So there's that. Let's exit the ground view. I'm going to move on and go straight into, I'm not going to talk anymore. Actually, before we get into, no, we'll go. We want to wait till I get to the fifth, after the fifth one, before I introduce a little bit of some fun stuff. All right, let's see here. This next one is the Bin Ban Solar Park. And the Bin Ban Solar Park, let's see here. This one is in the Aswan province in Egypt with a size of 1,650 megawatts. It was completed in 2019 with an approximate 5 million solar panels. The thing about it is this helps Egypt towards its goal of obtaining 20% of its electricity from renewable sources by 2022. Tommy, can you please just get him anything to chomp on, please? Get him in his cup, please. This is how fun this is going to be for a while. Bin Bandler Park, which is a huge one. This one is just huge. And I don't think we're going to be able to get down in there and get a good view, but we're going to try to get a little close and see where we're going. I think we're off the road. Okay, that's bizarre. Let's not do that. Again, some of these you don't get to see because, we're in a different country. So when you try to pop down that street view, it's like, no, I don't want to do that. It's going to show me just flat nothing in space. Okay, flat nothing in space. All these ones that they're in these different countries. I mean, you could just see whatever these are from vehicles right here. People probably having a shitload of fun. Right? But so, I mean, there's a ridiculous amount of dust that is probably all over this all the time. Not sure what that design is. That's interesting. Please stop right now. Come on, we got 19 minutes. 19 minutes. All right, guys, what I'm going to do is actually, we've gone through those three. I actually want to do something real quick here. So we're going to go ahead and take that off real quick. And we have a few other things to check out. Real quick here, let me just drop down and let's watch this one. We're just going to get through some videos real quick. Kind of finish this off in the last 20 minutes. Whoa, that doesn't look fun. Got it? Man. So I want to ask Steve Williams if that's still safe to clean. I'm going to say no, but there's a possibility. All right, let's drop another one. Give me a second. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. This lady has something to say about solar farms.
Good morning. I just want
morning.
to take a minute to show everybody something that maybe a lot of you don't know. So this right here, let me turn it sideways, is a solar farm. This is right off the interstate. See, I'm on the exit ramp, and you see how close it is to the road, and there's just a chain link fence around
That's all it is.
Well, there's 11 rows of the solar panels, and it is owned by Georgia Power, and there's like 14 in the state of Georgia. Well, we had a training class yesterday with the fire department. I'm a paramedic, by the way. And it's kind of disturbing what actually can happen. So let's say someone on the interstate wrecks and lands.
Check this out, because I mean, this is obvious, but there's a few different things we don't talk about. I'm gonna get into this, why this is important, why I wanted to watch this video. Is this lady, I think she's works for a paramedic company, an ambulance. She's a paramedic company. She's wow. Anyways, though, she's talking about these solar panels, and I think it's something that's important when she's talking about these. They're close to the highway and crashing into them. So check this out, and then I want to talk about us.
Stands in the middle of the solar farm. You literally have to stand there, and you cannot help them because the power that's going through it cannot be disconnected. So there is a disconnect on the second row, but if you turn it, it only disconnects the AC power. So the DC power is still going through it, and the only...
So hold on. Something went wrong with my phone. I actually got an invite for some group to do something, and of course that threw me off. So let me get back on here real quick so we can move forward. You know, come on. There we go. Okay.
The time it turns off is at night, and even sometimes then, if the the moonlight is really bright, it can still have current going through it, and it's up to 1,000 volts. So yeah, that's, they should really tell people about this, because this thing's been here for 3 years and they never told anybody how dangerous it is. So let's say somebody's dying, we literally cannot go out there and help them. So I just want everybody to be aware, because I know solar panels are starting to be more used and more popular.
So the thing about it is, yes, they can be dangerous. And when we're talking about this, what she had mentioned is that if a car were to get into an accident, run into these panels, and there was somebody who was stuck in there, just kind of like that one video that we saw with the solar panels that were on fire, they're hot. And the paramedics can't go in there. Then what to consider about when we're talking about these solar panel farms that we're just looking at, that year round obviously need cleaning. When we took a look at the 356 days a year, doing 9 million panels, just to reiterate, working 356 days a year at 8 hours per day, stuttering, that's still 3,160 panels per hour. That's saying that you got to clean 52 panels per minute. I don't know if you've seen any of these autonomous or robot cleaners go, but they clean maybe 3-4 at the most per minute. Right? So you see what I'm saying? This is a big, huge project. So when you get into these different types of systems, and you do have a tractor, you do have any type of cleaning going on, if something were to happen to you, whether you're a beginner cleaner, intermediate, or advanced, just know that it's hot and that they don't necessarily always turn those solar panels off. Actually, for the big farms, I want to say, I do know for like the thermal solar ones, you definitely got to turn those ones off. but there's still a little bit of juice active in those. That's kind of a little scary about that. So let's watch another video and see what we got here. We're just going to move on to. In fact, speaking of a thermal one, let's look at this thermal plant right here. This one's in China. Okay, I don't want to get a strike for their music, so I'm going to take their music off. And it's still doing it. There we go. There we go. This thing is huge. So, you know, what happens is you got all these mirrors that are pointing up at this tower, and it's basically a radioactive. What do I want to say? It's like why is the words slipping from my mind right now? It is it's like an energy plant. That's the best way I could say it right now. The words are slipping from my mind ridiculously. However, though, these are all around. We have some of these in California. I've actually cleaned these before. You've probably seen, if you've been in the group, you've seen me post pictures and maybe in a video about it in the YouTube channel. You see that top of that tower where you're seeing the light kind of like spread from it? Man, that thing is, those birds that are flying in that area, they hit it and pop, drop all the way down. The funny thing about the mirrors that we were cleaning is they had in the back of them, it was like 2 plates of glass like this, two panes of glass, one mirror, and then the glass kind of behind it. And the funny thing about it is they had a bunch of shot glasses. That was kind of like the secret that they had. And if I remember correctly, this farm was a project that Bill Gates was involved with. We got out of it. It was ridiculous, and we didn't get paid good enough. And then they wanted us to come back and under ridiculous terms. So I said, forget it. I don't want to do that. But these are no fun to clean. They have to point these up, you know, so they're flat so you can clean them. No, I take that back. We cleaned them when they were like this. No, not flat. They were like straight angled at us. And you still have the light, like the sun hitting it and reflecting back on you. So, you know, remember your glasses, your sunglasses for that safety protocol, that PPE. All right, let's watch another video. Let's see what we got here. This guy looks good. Let's see what this one's about.
Head over my solar panels. Let's check this out.
Watch this. So this guy right here, if you didn't see this, I'm going to start this back over.
Delivery driver just ran over my solar panels.
This is a delivery guy. UPS in his truck. So he's after hours. He's like, shit, I didn't deliver a package. I'm going to use my truck, right?
Check this out.
Here he goes. Check this out. So he gets in his truck. I don't know how you didn't see those. Those are brand new panels stacked up, getting ready to be installed soon. Oh! What do you think he's going to do? Backs up. Okay. Tell me what you think is going to happen right now. Is he going to go ahead and exit the vehicle and tell this homeowner, hey, I accidentally hit your solar panels? Or is he going to take off? What do you think? What do you think he's going to do? What would you do? Would you take off? I think I would be chilling. Yeah. I just realized I'm wearing a Tucker shirt. That is hilarious. That's funny. I did not mean to do that, actually. I have a ridiculous amount of these. Yeah, he left. He took off. He was out of there. There is nothing to that. Wow, he was gone. You know, there was a question that was posted in the group about some solar roof tile panels, and someone had cracked one, and someone had posted, should I tell the customer? Yeah. Yeah, you should. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Check this out. This solar farm's jacked. Let's see here. Pop up here. Skip ahead. Do they get on the ground? Oh, God. Those are trashed. Yeah, just to put this in perspective, too, if I could. Hold on one second. Yeah, click off so now I won't be able to hear myself. But if we just say 9 million solar panels, how do you think each one of these solar panels, you know, they're probably around $280. You get, I'm assuming they get them wholesale, get a really good discount. So let's just say they're $200 each. What is 18E9? I got to be truthful with you. I really don't know, but I know it's a lot. It's a shitload of money. It's a ridiculous amount of money. It's so many digits that they can't even place it on the display of the calculator or the phone because they cease to exist anymore. Okay, so now they're just represented by letters. That's how much it is. To replace this is enough to represent that amount by numbers and letters. Just all right, no, I'm not that stupid, but I really am. All right, guys, we're getting down here to the end here. I am going to see what time is it. We still got 9 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pop up another. Let's see if we have another farm up here to take a look at. Tommy, let's not act goofy. My 1-year-old, if he doesn't get his way. Hey, Summer, let's not play into the mattress. I got 9 minutes. Let's not have him go crazy by. Kids are weird. Let's not even joke about that. Kids are absolutely crazy, man.
Of carbon emissions, lots of countries are turning their attention to renewable alternatives. Earlier, when we talked about the ELT, we mentioned how the telescope is being built at a Chilean desert mountain where clouds are virtually unheard of. Well, the Thar Desert in northern India is also known for its clear skies. It will be a great place to build another telescope. And it's also a great place to set up solar panels. Since 2015, that's exactly what India's been doing, and they've wound up with a solar park that's larger than a lot of towns. In total, there are 10 million panels, covering an area of 56 square kilometers. That's a third the size of Washington, D.C., and enough energy generation to power more than 4 million Indian households. Badla
4 million India households. I wish you could hear my voice. Well, you can hear my voice, but the thing about it is because of the way I got it set up, I hear myself talking, and then I hear it a second later in my earphones, and it sounds so amazing. 10 million panels. All right, okay. This is an insane one. This Badla in, what did we say this was in? Let me get back here to my notes. Okay, Rajasthan, India, with a size of 2,245 megawatts. The completion date on that was 2020, and I have approximately 7 million panels, but I guess 10 million. And it's spread over, again, 14,000 acres, is one of the largest solar parks in the world and constructed in the desert, which is not fun. Guys, I've had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. We're going to be doing this every single week, Wednesday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come hang out with me. We're going to be looking at more and more videos. We're going to get better and better with stuff. It's going to be amazing and awesome. And hopefully my son won't be so angry in the background, and I've got them hooked up with some sort of like snacks or drinks or juices or something like that. Usually I do this. Actually, what happens is I pick up my daughter at 2:40. I race home like a bat out of hell so that I can get online and then start streaming. So if you're wondering about my Tucker shirt, I don't know why you would, but if you are, I have about 2 to 3 dozen of these shirts that Sean sent to me. Maybe 2-3 years ago, actually, quite a while ago. So thanks for that, Sean. Yeah, guys, if again you're looking for oh geez, I don't know if this is a good time to go ahead and mention certain things. That's, you know what, It's cool. Don't worry about it. We're having fun in this one. Guys, next week we will be back here. We're going to have a lot of fun. I don't know what we're going to be talking about. I think that I want to bring some people onto the Mastermind class weekly on Wednesdays, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can find us on the Solar Panel Cleaning Friends YouTube channel. You can find us on the my personal profile. You can get on the Solar Panel Cleaning Expert profile page or in the group I do share. So join us next week as we will be here. I will drop that invite probably in the next day or so of what the next episode is going to be about. And if you have any comments, questions, or concern, drop them in the comments section. Send me a message. Can you please take care? I'm trying to finish this right now. Thank you. Man, we're going to get this. This is going to be good. At one point in time, I'm going to be able to do this show without him in the background screaming. I'm going to take care of that. Guys, I'm out of here. I will see you next time. We will have a lot of fun. You know how to get a hold of me. You know how to leave a comment. That's what